The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener's discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
Gotta be the man. You gotta be the man. Whoa.
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here.
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you've downloaded and installed it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
This is the first time that I've tried to record a radio show on anything since my surgery in June, so you're going to have to bear with me as I try to put together a review of WWE 2K18, the video game, which I'm really excited about actually because of all the anticipation that has gone behind the release of this year's video game. People like Snoop Dogg are involved in this game, more superstars than ever are available in this video game to be played as, and Kurt Angle is the exclusive character in this year's video game, which you had the chance to play as 4 days early prior to the video game's release. We've also got the update of My Career mode and Showcase mode, and we've also got the update of My WWE and Universe modes in this game as well. So more playable modes than ever before, and one big thing about this year's video game to make it more exciting is it's exclusive on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the PC. There are no versions of this video game available on throwback consoles such as PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. So the video game is enhanced significantly with the updated graphics, the updated gameplay, the updated modes, which weren't available on the throwback consoles and versions of this game. So there's a lot to be excited about, and there's a lot to get conversation going at an all-time high on this video game. I know people on Facebook and Twitter have been talking about this game exceptionally a lot, and who can blame them? The hardcore video gamers really getting in on the conversation about this year's video game, and I'm not going to deny this for you. I am a huge video game fan. I've been a video game fan of video game titles even before I started playing wrestling games like Resident Evil, Crash Bandicoot, and others. So I'm a really big fan of video games like this one. After becoming a wrestling fan 20 years ago, I virtually played every wrestling video game that you actually have the availability to play, from In Your House to WrestleMania, the arcade game, you name it. I played it, and this one I'm really excited about because we have more wrestlers to play as than ever before, and the updated game modes. One thing I noticed about this year's video game was that they didn't really go into detail on what you could do in this year's video game. They just talked about the superstars that were available. Pretty much they focused on the updated roster and the fact that Snoop Dogg had been contracted to sing a song on the video game soundtrack. And I think he actually lended a hand in producing this year's video game as well. But they didn't really go into detail in depth on what the game was really about, you know, the modes of the video game, what you could do in the video game. Last year they talked about how Brock Lesnar was the focal point of the video game, and the video game was themed around Suplex City. The commercial and all was themed around Suplex City, and Brock Lesnar being as dominant as what he was in 2017, 2016, the year before that. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin's career. You could play the legendary career of Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you noticed anything, we are weeks removed from the game's release, and they haven't really gone into detail on what the Showcase mode, the My Career mode, even the My WWE or Universe modes are about, or even the Shop mode, the downloadable content. The only thing they've offered us in the way of downloadable content, in the way of info, is that Kurt Angle is a playable character. Now, even though I haven't played the video game, there was enough information available to put together a review on the video game, and from what I can tell, this year's video game is one of the most highly anticipated because of the limited amount of information that is actually available about the video game. Because going into the release of the video game, even far back as PlayStation 1 and 2, and Xbox and Xbox 360, we knew a lot about the game in the way of detail going into it. So we weren't really caught off guard in the way of who was available on the roster. We weren't really caught off guard on what the game modes were all about, what the game revolved itself around. Because there is not much information available on this video game these days, we are more excited about the video game because we can't wait to get home, play it. We can't wait to get home from the retailer, throw it in our video game console, whether it be PlayStation 4, Xbox One, the PC, install it, and get playing it. And that's the way I found myself caught up in the madness of the video game's release, being more excited than ever to actually come home and play this video game, get out of the retailer, ask a few general questions on the game, get home and play it. And I really haven't cared in recent years, what were the differences between the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I have compared the video games in recent years like WWE 15, 16, and 17 as far back as that, but I haven't really been, taken away from the video game on either console or in the way of differentialities, because I've just been so excited to play the Showcase mode because of the extensive detail that the Showcase mode has every year. In 2K16 and 2K17 there was a lot offered in the Showcase modes on either console, and I was really excited especially about 2K16 because I had the chance to play Stone Cold Steve Austin's career in ways that I had never had the chance to play as Stone Cold Steve Austin in years prior. Now, yeah, every video game seems to revolve around Stone Cold Steve Austin and his legendary career, but never before had so much detail been included in a showcase video game mode, so I was really excited about that. One of the things that really upset me about last year's video game, and this is why I'm hoping that this year's video game comes through, is the fact that on the throwback video game consoles, because they were getting ready to exclusively release this on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and the PC, was the fact that certain video game modes were not available on the throwback consoles. So you're pretty much left out in the dark if you don't have an updated console. If you don't have a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One or a PC that's significantly updated and available for gaming, you're pretty much left out in the dark, and it's time for you to go home or upgrade. You either upgrade or you go home. There was nothing on the 2K17 video game for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 this year, and it really pissed me off. There was no My Career mode. There was no Showcase mode. You would have thought they would have included at least a Showcase mode, but they didn't, and you were kind of left out in the dark. So we now are at a point in time where we have to upgrade to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and you're probably asking yourself, is it really worth it to go through with the upgrade? I think we're at a point in time where, we are, thinking about going to the upgrade, and we're pretty much,